Well, you know, speaking of friends, I have a new one. And I think, well, I'd like you to meet her. I think you're going to love her. She is just a sweetheart. Now, as I mentioned earlier, she was one of the first groupies on the Sunset Strip during the Glitter Rock experience. Glitter Goddess of the Sunset Strip is her film, which is currently in progress. She's going to talk about that. She is a socially active mother and a career girl. I think you'll agree with me when I say that love is Llana Lloyd. Ladies and gentlemen, Llana Lloyd. Oh, well, thank you.
It's lovely to meet you.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Now,
thank you.
Look at those clothes. Now, those are from the period, aren't they?
Of course, of course.
You are living the 70s again, aren't you?
Well, these platforms are a little bit more on the Elton John side for me. When I wore platforms in '73, they were the velvet ones with the satin red bow.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Oh, weren't those the prettiest?
Now, wasn't this something that they called funky in those days? People would wear the sweet honesty little T-shirts.
Oh, I remember that.
Right.
Yes, yes.
And it was Hollywood or glam. Is that where glam rock came from? What's the glamour thing?
Well, I think that we got very tired of the hippie thing. I mean, women had forgotten their makeup. We weren't wearing bras. I did evolve from the hippie era. And after a while, a girl just simply missed her femininity. And I overreacted and had a great need for the most beautiful women in the world in film history. Jean Harlow, Marilyn Monroe, and of course, Kim Novak. So I thought what I wanted to do was bring life back to the mating game. And danced on a show called The Real Don Steele Show, my first time, and I thought, I'm going to go to a wonderful antique shop and pick all kinds of beautiful feminine things and see if men really might get back into this sort of thing.
Well, that's great. You just look astonishing tonight. That is incredible.
Well, you have excellent taste, Summer.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're a girl I can trust.
Well, I'm just stuck in these Bob Mackie creations, you know. I mean, I'd kill for that, but it doesn't
That's
suit
okay.
the
No,
Hollywood
you're fresh as a
glamour
daisy. That's okay.
Well, thank you, Llana. Now, the Real Don Steele Show, you mentioned that. That is where you met our mutual friend Angela Bowie, isn't that true?
That's right. That's right. It was a wonderful period because at that time, American Bandstand was taking over the ratings, and all teens were glomming on American Bandstand. And as I said, there was a new evolution going on in the social scene, and there was a new sort of desire for new life, lust, thrust. People were going crazy. They wanted effervescence again. And it was interesting because on the Real Don Steele Show, we created the early glitterama scene. And you would find the kids on the show going out of their way to outcompete and to be more exhibitional than their next dance partner. So you'd even see girls beginning to sneak dancing together. You know, we were pulling all kinds of tricks on the cameramen.
Yeah, there was a sexual ambiguity.
Very much so.
And David Bowie was a lot behind that, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. And I was extremely relieved for all of that because I had been raised by a lesbian mother throughout the 50s and the 60s and did my best to kind of keep that a secret. And what David Bowie and Angela Bowie did for me in making bisexuality, homosexuality chic and fashionable allowed me for the first time in my life not to feel any shame about it.
Right. Well, now,